Hey guys, welcome to vtechacademy.com, and here in this video we are going to discuss a graph of a trigonometric function called cos square x in the interval 0 to pi. So in order to discuss a graph, let us write an equation first. So here we get y equal to cos square x in the interval 0 to pi. And now let us find the values of y corresponding to the different values of x which are in between 0 to pi in a table. So first, let us write the values of x in the first row, and in the second row, let us find the values of y for the equation y equal to cos square x. And now, let us write the values of x which lies between 0 to pi in the first row. Now, we begin with a radian 0, and then the next radian will be 30 degrees, which is pi by 6, and then we have 60 degrees, which is pi by 3, and the next radian will be 90 degrees, which is pi by 2. Then we have 120 degrees, which is 2 pi by 3, and then 150 degrees, which can be written as 5 pi by 6, and at last pi, that is 180 degrees. And now, by substituting the value of x in the equation, we get the value of y. So here, x is nothing but 0. So by substituting the value of x and y, we get cos 0 square. And the value for cos 0 is 1. So 1 square will be equal to 1. So hence we get the value for y when x is equal to 0, that is 1. And then the next radian is pi by 6. So by substituting pi by 6 in equation, we get cos pi by 6 whole square. And now the value for cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. So we get here root 3 by 2 whole square. So we get here root 3 square will be equal to 3. 2 square will be equal to 4. So here we get 3 by 4, which is approximately equal to 0.75. And then the next radian is 60 degrees. So by substituting the value in the equation y, we get cos 60 degrees whole square. And the value for cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 whole square will be equal to 1 by 4, and its value is some 0.25. So here we get 0.25. And then next radian is 90 degrees. So cos 90 degrees is 0. So therefore, cos 90 whole square will be also equal to 0. So here we get 0 as the value of y when x equal to pi by 2. And then the next radian is 2 pi by 3, which is 120 degrees. And now let us find the value for cos 120. So cos 120 can be written as cos 180 degrees minus 60 degrees. So here it is in the form of cos 180 minus theta. So cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. So here we get minus cos 60 degrees, and the value for cos 60 is 1 by 2. So here we get minus 1 by 2, and now we have to find the value for cos square x. So now let us square this value. So by squaring, we get 1 square, which is 1, divided by 2 square, which is 4. So 1 by 4, which is equal to 0.25. So here we get 0.25. And then the next radian is 5 pi by 6, which is nothing but 150 degrees. So first, let us find the value for cos 150 degrees. So cos 150 degree can be written as cos 180 degrees minus 30 degrees. So here it is in the form of cos 180 minus theta, which is equal to minus cos theta. So here we get minus cos 30 degrees, and the value for cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So here we get minus root 3 by 2, and now we have to find the value for cos square 150. So let us square this equation. So we get minus root 3 by 2 whole square, which is equal to 3 by 2 square, which is 4. So we get 3 by 4, which is equal to 0.75. So the value for cos square 150 degrees is 0.75. And then the next radian is pi, which is 180 degrees. So we already know the value for cos 180 degrees, which is minus 1. And now in order to find the value for cos square 180 degrees, let us square this value. So we get here minus 1 whole square, which is equal to 1. So hence we get y equal to cos square 180 degrees, which is equal to 1. And now let us plot these points in coordinate plane by writing the values of x, that are radians, on x-axis, and the values of y on y-axis. So here there is a coordinate plane where the vertical line is called y-axis and the horizontal line is called as x-axis. And now let us write the radians on x-axis. And now let us plot the values of y on y-axis. And now let us plot the different values of y corresponding to the values of x on the coordinate plane. So for the value of x equal to 0, the value of y is 1. So for x-axis the value is 0 and for y-axis the value is 1. So we get a point over here. And then for x equal to pi by 6, we get a value of 0.75. So somewhere here we get a point. And then the next value of y is 0.25 for pi by 3. So for pi by 3 we get a point somewhere here where 0.25 and pi by 3 meets. And for the next radian pi by 2, we get the value of y as 0. So y equal to 0, that is the point lies on x-axis. So here we get a point on x-axis. And now let us plot the next radian, which is 2 pi by 3 and its value is 0.25. So for 2 pi by 3 and y equal to 0.5, we get somewhere here a point. And then the next radian is 5 pi by 6 and its value is 0.75. So somewhere here we get a point where 0.75 and 5 pi by 6 meets, and the next radian is pi and its value is 1. So here we get a point, and now by joining all these points we get a graph. So here this is the graph for y equal to cos square x for the interval 0 to pi. That is, the graph lies between 0 to pi. So this was a basic introduction on how to draw graphs when such trigonometric functions are given. So hope you understood the concept. Do like and subscribe to vteachacademy.com. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.